So moving on in continuation to statistics to the next topic that is included in our syllabus is finite differences. Now, what do you understand by the word finite differences? If you split them into two parts, one of the quantity says finite, means measurable, countable. Another one is differences. Differences means the difference taken between any two quantities. In general, we can call it as differences. So, why there is a need, or why do we have to study this particular topic? Finite differences means development and use of methods of estimating a required numerical result from given numerical information of x and y. As you all aware of that in the previous unit statistics, we were for any particular quantity to be calculated, we were provided with the values of x and y. We were provided with the observations x and y. So finite differences means development and use of methods to get the required numerical result from the information which is given to us regarding x as well as y. By using these differences, this difference between the two terms, next minus the previous, we can compute a finite result. We can access or we can arrive to a particular result which is finite or constant quantity, and hence they are called as finite differences. So in this particular differences, wherein we are talking about specifically finite differences, you may be required to apply certain operations so that you are able to get the difference between the two terms. So as I said, there might be a series or the sequence of the terms whose differences are to be calculated, and those particular differences will be called as finite differences. And in such cases, whenever we are calculating the differences, there has to be certain operation. And for performing certain operation, we should apply or use or implement certain operator. So for getting the finite differences, there are two different operators. One of the operator is called as forward difference operator, which is delta. Here we have written forward difference operator delta. Another one is called as backward difference operator, denoted by nabla. This inverted triangle is the notation or the symbol used for the backward difference operator, which is called as nabla. So forward difference operator delta and backward difference operator nabla will enable us to get the values which will be in turn known as or called as finite differences. Now, how we operate the forward difference operator delta? We will be limiting to or restricting ourselves to the forward difference operator, that is delta. So let y is equal to f of x be a function of x, and assume a plus h, a plus 2h up to a plus nh as the values of x in arithmetic progression with common difference h greater than 0. So first value of x is a, second value of x is a plus h in the increasing order. How the increasing order is? They should be in arithmetic progression. What is the common difference between them? Common difference is h, which is always positive or greater than 0. Because if you take the difference of a plus h and a, it will be h. Difference of a plus 2h and a plus h, it will be again h. So in general, let y is equal to f of x be a function of x, and assuming the values as or taking the values of x as a plus h, a plus 2h, in general it is denoted by a plus nh as the values of x in arithmetic progression with common difference h greater than 0. Correspondingly, those particular values of x will be denoted by y0, y1, y2 up to yn. Why? Because the function is given to you as y is equal to fx. So for corresponding value of x at a, it will be called as y0. For corresponding value of x at a plus h, it will be called as y1, and so on up to yn, be the corresponding values of y. Then y0, as I said right now, y0 will be f of a, y1 will be f of a plus h, y2 will be f of a plus 2h. In general, yn will be f of a plus nh. Here, the values of x are called arguments, whereas the values of y are known as entries. X के जो भी values है, those are nothing but arguments. Corresponding values of y, whatever are obtained, are known as entries. So values of x are called as arguments, whereas values of y are known as entries. Hence, when I apply the forward difference operator on any of the value of y, delta when operated on y naught, as I said, it is the difference between the two terms. Difference between the two terms means next minus the previous. So delta of y naught is given by y1 minus y0. So delta y naught is y1 minus y0. What is y1? F of a plus h. What is y0 or y naught? It is f of a, which is known as first order forward difference of y naught. When delta forward difference operator is operated on y naught, it is nothing but difference of y1 and y naught, which is f of a plus h minus f of a, called as first order forward difference of y naught. Forward difference means next minus previous कर रहे positive value, therefore we say that it is a forward difference operator delta. Similarly, what will be delta y1? Delta y1 will be y2 minus y1. Delta y2 will be y3 minus y2. So in general, whenever I am calculating, if you see delta y naught means it will be subtracted. Delta y1 means it will be subtracted from the next term. What is the next term? It is y2. So y2 minus y1 will give you delta y1. In general, delta yn will be subtracted from the next term of yn. What is next term of yn? Yn plus 1. So delta yn is yn plus 1 minus yn, which is called as first order forward difference of yn, which is called as first order forward difference of yn. Nth term. First order forward difference of y1, y naught we have calculated and reached up to the generalization, which is called as first order forward difference of yn, which is given by delta yn is equal to yn plus 1 minus yn. Like first order forward difference operator, I can calculate the higher order forward difference operators also. So for delta y naught, whatever is applicable, if I take delta of this delta y naught, what it will be? It will become delta square of y naught. Delta of delta y naught अगर लेता हूं मैं, तो वो क्या देगा? Delta square of y naught. Delta square of y naught will be called as second order forward difference of y naught. Delta square of y1 will be called as second order forward difference of y1. In general, I can calculate third order forward difference of y naught, fourth order forward difference of y naught. In general or generalized term can be called as rth order forward difference of yn. अपना y का जनरलाइज टर्म कौन सा है? y है. ऑर्डर का जनरलाइज टर्म क्या है? r. So in general, I can have rth order forward difference of yn. So to calculate delta square of y naught, which is second order forward difference of y naught, delta square of y naught is written as delta of delta y naught. Now tell me what we have written of delta y naught. Delta y naught is nothing but y1 minus y naught. So operating delta will give you delta y1 minus delta y naught. Why? Because delta y naught is y1 minus y naught. So delta of y1 minus y0 will be delta y1 minus delta y naught. y1 का मतलब है f of a plus h, y0 का मतलब है f of a. So in general, rth order forward difference of y will be delta r of yn is delta r plus 1 of yn plus 1 minus delta r plus 1 of y. Delta square r plus 1 or r minus 1, it will be r minus 1. Whenever you have delta square, inside it is delta, right? So to write it more precise, delta square of y0 is delta y1 minus delta y0. This is what I have got. So in general, delta r yn will be delta r minus 1 of yn plus 1 minus delta r minus 1 of yn, which is called as rth order forward difference of yn. Compare karo, put value of r as 2 and n as 0. So delta square of y0 will be delta 1 of y1 minus delta of y0. So this is particularly the line delta r of yn is equal to delta r minus 1 of yn plus 1 minus delta r minus 1 of yn, called as rth order forward difference of yn. What is delta? Delta is called as forward difference operator. Clear up to this, everybody? Similarly, backward difference operator, I told you, it is given by nabla. What is nabla? Nabla is nothing but the backward difference operator, which is 1 minus e to the power minus 1. But before that, I should explain the other operator, which is called as shift operator, denoted by e. One of the operator what we learned is delta, which is forward difference operator. The other operator to be discussed or learned is shift operator, which is e. Now what is the definition of the operator e? Yeah, how does operator e acts when applied or implemented or certain function? The operator e, when applied to a function, it increases the argument by one interval h. Therefore, e is called as shift operator. Operator e, when applied to a function, it increases the argument by one interval h, and therefore it is called as shift operator e. Now e of f of a. F of a is argument, f of a is called entry. E when operated on f of a will result in increase in one of the interval by increase in argument by the interval h. So e operated on f of a is giving you answer as f of a plus h. E operated on f of a plus h is giving you increase in the interval, increase in the argument by the interval h. A plus h is nothing but a plus 2h. So in general, if I operate e on this particular term, e of f of a is equal to f of a plus h. When e is operated again on this, it will give you e square of f of a and e of f of a plus h. E of f of a plus h will increase the argument by h. तो यहाँ पर क्या मिलेगा? f of a plus 2h. So e of f of a is f of a plus h. E square of f of a is f of a plus 2h. In general, e to the power n of f of a is f of a plus nh. आप देखोगे यहाँ पर 1 है तो a plus h, 2 है f of a plus 2h. So in general, e to the power n of f of a is f of a plus nh. This is how we try to define the shift operator e. Shift operator e, when operated or applied on a function, it increases the argument by one interval h. So till now we have learnt about two different operators. One of the operator is delta and another operator is e. So can we find the relation between the two? Yes, we can find out the relation between the operators E and delta. Now to start with, we know that E of f of a is f of a plus h, but f of a is entry y0, f of a plus h is entry y1, and delta y0 is nothing but y1 minus y0. वो entry अपन देखे थे, delta when operated on y0 is nothing but the difference between next minus the previous. So E of y0 is y1, delta y0 is y1 minus y0. So I replace y1 as E y0. So delta y0 is E y0 minus y0. Y0 can be taken common, remaining is E minus 1. So delta represents E minus 1. That means E is equal to 1 plus delta. What is the relation between the forward difference operator delta and backward difference shift operator E? The relation between E and delta is E is equal to 1 plus delta, or delta is equal to 1 minus E. As I said earlier, backward operator will be given by or denoted by nabla, which is 1 minus E to the power minus 1. Forward difference operator delta is E minus 1. Backward difference operator nabla is 1 minus E to the power minus 1. So this will give us a brief idea about the two different